Hello everyone, sorry for the wobbly screen. Today I'm back with you to show you my craft haul for the month of May. So I'm going to start off with some fairly boring items, which are these. So first off, I bought these metallic threads, gold, black, white and silver. They are really very fine. Don't know if you can see how fine they really are, like hair width. And the idea is simply just to bundle them up like so and stick them to the front of cards to add a bit of texture. So I currently have, let's just get this one, which is much thicker and a little bit too thick for the front of cards to do what I want to do with it. So I bought these threads from Hobbycraft and they were 3 for 2 at the time, so you buy 3 and you get the cheapest of the free. So I bought those. So I also bought these little pots. And the idea with these is that as I'm working, I don't have anywhere where I can store little pieces that I'm working on to keep them together for the current project, if that makes sense. So, for example, if I was to be working on this and coming back to this at some point during the project, to put them in these little pots and keep them all together. So I bought those pots from the range, and I think they were pack of 4 for around £1, maybe just less than £1, penny short of £1 perhaps. So that's a pack of 4 there, which is really handy. I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest, but that's those. Also, I'm a little bit old-fashioned, and I still use the old-fashioned blending tool. I do have some of the brushes, as you can see, as not used. I still love my blending tool and I'm still getting familiar with the blending brushes. So in the meantime, I needed some blending tool refills. There's a pack of 10 there from Spectrum Noir. And they should keep me going for quite some time to go along with the new ink pads which I've brought, such as the new Salvage Patina, for example. And what I do with them is I stick a little Velcro dot underneath, use the black side, stick them on and stick them back in the stash. So that's what I'll be doing with them. And then also, I've been looking for this one for quite some time and it's been out of stock, which is always my luck. I found this at craftstash.co.uk. It's inspired by Catherine Paula Halo from WoW, and it's a glitter embossing powder. And what I wanted to do was give a fine covering of glitter over the front of cards. I'll certainly try that out and see how that comes out, and I'm hoping it gives a really subtle finish. So yeah, that was another purchase. I think that was also Craftstash UK. I think I've already said that, but there we go, there's that. Also this month there was a new release from Heffy Doodle. In my stash I don't have any moving home cards, any moving home stamps, so these were perfect. And they're really sweet because, as you can see, they've got lots, I mean, they've filled the space with stamps. There's no spaces there, they crammed them all in. And there's this really cute little sign to go along with the houses. And if you can just see at the bottom here, we've got a small, let's have a look, see if you can see there, tiny sold and tiny for sale to go in the little sign. So I thought and a new home there. So I thought they were really, really sweet and perfect for moving home. Then this one, obviously I'm loving slimline cards at the moment. So you've got your slimline postage stamp die and some little mail and envelope dies to go with it, which could work really nicely with the new home cards or otherwise. But see a slimline die and perfect to add to the stash. So that was that one. And then these two sentiment sets, I've been waiting for them to come back into stock again, just my luck, but for quite some time. And with the new release they were in stock, so I grabbed those. Again, they've really made use of the space. They're packed full of sentiments such as happy birthday, classic ones, happy wedding day, you've got this, just married. And then with these ones you've got some really quite different ones such as happy bridal shower, happy baby shower, and what else do we have? You're pregnant, just because. So really lots of sentiments there that will cover lots of occasions. So they're classic sentiments and more classic sentiments. And then along with, oh, there's another one there. Along with the new release, you also got this free stamp, which, or a stamp set shall I say, which if I just look, see if I can find it in on my desk. I made this card from this set, and if you spent over a certain amount you also got the die set as well to go along with that, which is super handy as you know I'm not really a fan of fussy cutting, so the die set was a fantastic bonus. And even better, along with the free gift you get another free gift which is this small You Did It sentiment stamp, which is another fantastic one to go along with your sentiment collection. So there we have those. So they were all from Heffy Doodle's new release. So that's those. Then I found these. Now, I think in the UK these might be a little bit late. I think in the US you've had these for quite some time. These are from Concord and 9th. And we have rainbow stitches and string dies, some rainbows with some little tassel dies, and some stamps to go along with those. And I've seen some really beautiful cards made using these sets. So I was looking out for these. And I think they came into stock at 7 Heels Crafts, Dies to Die For, and Bumbleberries. So I was really excited to get those, along with these Hi and Hello Everyday Saying dies. And again, I like just a nice simple background with a big sentiment on the front. So again, I was excited to find these as well. And as I say, I think that they might be a little bit late to the UK. I've seen these ones especially going around for quite some time now. So I'll show you what I do with those. I am on Instagram, by the way, and you can see the results of what I do with those on Danny Doodles. So Danny_Doodles. And there I'll be showing you some makes using all of the things that you see today. So, as you know, I do love a sentiment. And some of the new releases included some fantastic sentiment stamps. So I've got these itty bitty basics from My Favourite Things. I got this looks like Friends Like You, large sentiments, and these ones from Pretty Pink Posh, which I think are fairly old now, but they came back in stock and I've been waiting for those, so I picked those up. And along with these ones I got the banner dies as well, which are slimline skinny strips, and I thought they were fantastic to go along with the large dies. I wouldn't normally buy banner dies to go along with small sentiments. For example, these ones, I believe it's these ones, there's some itty bitty but but I didn't see the need because they're quite easy to cut out with your scissors or with your trimmers, so I swerved those. But these ones, it's quite hard to cut out as they're so long, so I got those along with them. And I think they were either from Dies to Die For or Seven Heels Crafts. But you've got some really, really nice sentiments there, especially friendship ones, which, as the pack says, friends like you. For example, we all need a friend who understands what we're not saying. I don't always know what to say, but I am always here for you. And if you have a friend, you have everything. Times like these, it's really nice to have good friends in your life and to show them how much they're appreciated. So these dies and stamps, are perfect for those occasions. So lots more sentiment stamps to add to my collection there, which I'm really excited about. Again, more sentiments, but this time from Tailored Expressions. We have a large red rubber sentiment stamp and the die to go with. And along with those, I don't know if they necessarily go as part of a bundle, but these ones work really well with them, are the Building Blocks Well Done sentiments. So you cut all these out and use them individually, and they go really nicely with the Hooray. So you can have the Hooray, and then beside it you can have one of these sentiments such as Way to Go, I'm Proud of You, which you can use together or separately. Congrats, Happy, Well Done, You're a Star, Let's Celebrate. So they all work really nicely together. And yeah, lots of new sentiments to go in the collection. So what else do we have? So here we have something a little bit different. Now, those that know me know that I'm not really very good with mixed media. I'm more of a clean and simple style. But I am quite aware that mixed media is very on trend and very popular. And I do really admire the work that I see. So I saw this Stonewash stamp from Creative Expressions. Now, I am on the Creative Expressions design team, but I do love all of their products. And so I saw this and thought it would be perfect for doing some mixed media backgrounds. So it's a grey rubber, which is fantastic for small detail. And as you can see, this is full of detail. And this is called the Stonewash. And see what's the, 7.5 centimetres by 12.5 centimetres. So it's quite small, but perfect for just doing in little patches on the card. Then this, I'm really late to the party with something like this. This is again Creative Expressions, and this one's designed by Sam Paul. And it's French script. And these I often see on mixed media cards and mixed media projects, a script background, and I have got no script backgrounds stamps in my collection as till now, and so this is my first, and I'm looking forward to making a mixed media project using both of those. And then also I was really shocked with this one. This was whilst I was buying my little stash off of craftstash.co.uk, I come across this. It was in a 50% off event, and it's a, it doesn't say the size on there, but I believe it's approximately 7 by 5 inches UK size, and it's a like a Hessian textured background. And I thought the three of those together would really work well combined or separately to make some mixed media projects. And for the size of that, it was £10 originally, reduced to £5. So I think for a die, it's fantastic value. So those were another purchase. So here we have a small stamp designed by, I thought this one was Rachel Ann Miller. Yes, it is. This one is called Cuteness Overload, designed by Rachel Ann Miller for My Favourite Things, and I thought it was just a really cute sentiment. Together we are Cuteness Overload. Thank you for bearing with me. And I'm currently, I'll take you onto this again shortly, but I'm currently experimenting with no line colouring, and I thought this one would be really cute with in the no line colouring style. It was a little bit smaller than I expected it to be, but actually quite perfect because it'll be a really nice size to colour in. And then again with the no line colouring, I found this one from Purple Onion Designs. This one's called Elliot and Marcel Feeling Blue. I've never seen these before, and I looked on Pinterest to get some inspiration and seen actually there was lots of different Elliot and Marcel designs from Purple Onion Designs. I just thought this was so sweet, with the little monkey there and a little bow on the tail. And it's got some really sweet sentiments to go along with it. Hope you're back on your feet real soon. And I know you have a ton on your mind. And Feeling Blue, which was quite apt for the elephant, because I used this one already. I couldn't wait. And here's a card that I made using that stamp, and the Feeling Blue would have gone perfectly with it because I coloured him in blue. But this was my first attempt at no line colouring. It was really quite tricky. I don't know how other people find this style of colouring, but I found it really quite tricky, and it took me lots of attempts, lots of wasted card, and I'm still not completely satisfied with the end result. But it's a really sweet design, and I think quite perfect for the no line colouring was quite perfect for the design. So that was those ones. Sorry, my mum's dog is barking in the background. I think she's received a delivery. So that's those. Then I can't remember where I bought these ones, but I believe this is a new release, and this is the Punch pattern, which, let's put those there, come back to those. Looks a little bit like, I don't know if it's meant to look like that or if I've just seen it like that, but to me it looks like a brick wall with really small bricks. But I really liked it either way, so I found that one from My Favourite Things. And then also these mini tags. I think I said in one of my previous videos that I'm really obsessed with tags at the moment, and these are such tiny itty bitty tags, and I thought they'd be beautiful on the front of cards, not as a feature but just as a little accessory on the front of cards, so I had to have those. So that's those. So, oops. Next up, oh dear. Next up we have these. Again, I've already used both of them. I couldn't resist. I forgot I bought the dies for these ones and only found them when I was having a sort out. But we've got the Happy Hugs and Giant, let's have a look. Giant Sending Big Hug die, and they work really well in correlation together, and we've got some really beautiful, again, some more lovely sentiments on there. Sending the happy thoughts your way, I miss you, can't wait to hug you, and they go perfectly with the Giant Hugs die. Sending Big Hugs goes beautifully with I can't wait to hug you, for example. And I've already made a card using, there we go, using both. So here's the Sending Big Hugs die, and I created a galaxy background with my Distress Oxide inks, splattered some white acrylic paint over the top, created a moon using ivory card and splattered that with my Distress Oxide inks, and then I coloured and fussy cut, because like I say, I forget I had the dies, these little fellas here, and it's they're sitting on the moon looking out into the galaxy, and I just thought that was just really sweet, and that would be really nice to send to someone in our current climate where we're not seeing people. So that's those. And my Lawn Fawn collection is slowly building up again from where I had the D-stash previously. I bought these little flip-flop clear stamps and die set. These are the Dandy Day flip-flop, this really sweet little mouse, and the little dandelion clock and a tiny little heart to go with, and the dies to match. And I think they're a fairly old release now. I think they've had 1 or 2 releases since then. I'm not entirely sure. But I do love a dandelion, love the little mouse, and I've seen some really lovely cards made using these little stamps. So I'll show you what I do with them over on Instagram again, which is Danny_Doodles. Then again, to build up my Lawn Fawn collection, we have these, which I know I'm really late to the party with these. These are the Bubbles of Joy stamps and dies, and again we have the really cute little mouse, which is a theme from the previous stamps that I showed you. I think it's the same little mouse that's in there, it's in here. And these make they're really versatile for different size cards, such as slimline and A6, or in the US A2 size cards. But I really wanted to try and colour these bubbles as beautifully as I've seen them coloured over social media. So this is more of an experiment at this stage. But yeah, as I say, I wanted to colour the bubbles and see how I get on with those, and see if I can get some effects as lovely as the ones I've seen using these stamps. So again, you've got some lovely little sentiments in there. I'm blown away by your kindness. May your day be filled. Let's hold them up a little bit. May your day be filled with bursts of joy. When life gives you bubbles, when life gives you troubles, blow bubbles. So, and then we've got some more here. So those will be used pretty soon. And then also, this was fairly on in the early on in the month, with these little unicorn agenda from Mama Elephant. I couldn't wait. I saw the sneak peeks of these on social media, and I'm really fussy with unicorn stamps. I'm really fussy with the shape of the uniform and the faces on the unicorns, but these were just perfect for what I wanted. Couldn't wait for these to come in, and these were from Dies to Die For, which is, if you're in the UK, a really great service for the USA style, USA brands. A really fantastic service from Dies to Die For. I do love the Little Agenda stamp collections, and my stash of the Little Agenda is slowly building, and these were perfect to add to that. So that's those. What else do we have? Okay, so these were, I'd put these in my basket and I kept coming back, and they'd go from my basket, I'd go back and add them to my basket, and I was in two minds whether to buy these or not. But I thought they were so sweet, especially for pet cards, to your pet, from your pet, regarding your pet. I just love the little dogs here with the ball, balancing the ball on his nose and balancing the bone on his nose. You've also got a little bone stamp there, and a small individual ball stamp there. We've got some sentiments to go with, and these are from the Colorado Craft Company, and I've got the dies to go with those because I didn't really fancy cutting the stamps out with scissors. I'm not the best at fussy cutting. I don't particularly enjoy it, as I've said previously today. So if the stamps and dies are available together, then I like to purchase them together. So that was those. And we have these, which in my last video, I think it was, I had 1 or 2 of the Violet Studio paper pads. I absolutely love them. They're such fantastic quality, really great value for money, really beautiful designs, and I needed to make my basket up with Hobbycraft when I purchased the metallic threads that I've just showed you at the beginning of this video. And so these were perfect to go in my stash. So with each of them we have 10 beautiful designs, 6x6 paper, 6x6 in size, 180 GSM, so really good quality, really good thickness, 10 designs, and I believe how many of each? I 36 single-sided sheets. I don't know, I can't work that out. I'll go silent while I'm working that out, but you can work it out for yourselves. So we have this lovely tropical one, which I've noticed actually with these paper pads, unless I'm missing it, you can't see it doesn't have a name. So we know the Violet Studio Essentials Collections paper pad, 10 beautiful designs, but it doesn't actually say on these what the name of the pad is. So unless I'm missing it, then by all means please inbox me or put it below. But I'm not seeing a name here. So this is a tropical. So we have this beautiful leaves on a pink background there as well. Again on another pink background. Some green background with leaves. And some plainer backgrounds here. I really like those for tropical designs. And then we have some butterflies, which you can't go wrong with. These are great for cutting into 4 and making some ephemera from those. Really beautiful colours. And, oh, the answer to my question, I've just answered it myself. 3 of each design. There we go. There we go, so that was those. Along with those, quite boring here, but I bought myself some more mirror card because I like using this at the moment. I bought some silver cards, but the place that I bought the silver card from previously didn't have the gold in stock. So I found this from craftstash.co.uk. This is 5 sheets of polished gold, A4 in size. I bought myself 2 of those, and they should last me quite some time, hopefully. So sorry about the glare that you might be getting from that. And along with that, I wasn't too keen on this when it arrived, and I'm hoping I can make some nice cards using it because I don't want it to go to waste. Was this glitter effect A4 pad in silver, 250 GSM, so a really nice quality for your cards. But it's not glitter as I thought it would be. It's like a stamped silver, embossed silver, rather than a glitter or an embedded glitter. So as I say, not too keen on that, but we shall see what I can make out of that, shall I say. And then, oh, not quite, pan ultimate purchase was this Starry Sky stencil from Fawn. Now, I was really lazy. I tried using this already, but I didn't stick it down. I was hoping to emboss over it and remove the stencil, add some embossing powder and get some nice gold effect or silver effect stars on the, let's have a look. Oh, I can't find it now, but one of the cards that I showed you previously with the moon and the galaxy background. Yeah, I didn't tape it down, so the embossing didn't go quite as to plan. So I plan on trying that out again, but I'm hoping that this gives a really beautiful galaxy background, or certainly a nice sky background. And then finally, oh, it's been a long haul, a big haul this month. I didn't know what this was at first, but I found this, and it's called the Falling from the Clouds frame. And so after some research, I found that you add some clear thread and some seed beads, and you get like a rain effect in the sky. So off I goes to the range, and I found the clear thread to go along with it, and also some seed beads. And I really liked the pastel colours. So we have seed beads in pastel lemon, pastel green, ice blue, apricot, pink and peach. And I thought they'd make a really nice rain background to go along with this die. So again, I'm looking forward to trying that out and seeing the results. I should imagine that will be quite tricky and quite a lengthy process, but we shall see. And so that's my haul for this month. Hopefully some of those items have inspired you. The stockists I used were mainly 7 Heels crafts, dies to die for, craftstash.co.uk, The Range, Hobbycraft, Heffy Doodles, and they were the bulk of the stockists that I used this month. So again, I hope that they've inspired you somewhat, and if you want to see the end results, as I've said, pop over to Instagram on Danny_Doodles, and I'll be showing you some of the projects that I've made using the haul from this month. And until then, I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.